Hello viewers, this is Top TV, Top Radio. My name is Doris. We are going to talk about parenting. I wish to invite every listener to this program. We have had several sessions talking about parenting, and especially we have talked so much about parents being available for their children. And one of the things that parents are able to know about their children when they're available is being able to know their, the gifts that their children have or their hobbies. They are able to know what kind of children they have. In today's society, or in Kenya today, we are talking about, or we have a new system of education, CBC, competency-based curriculum. And in this competency-based curriculum, we are looking at the child, what the child is able to do. And perhaps this is a good moment for me to discuss with each of us that we need to identify hobbies in our children. Hobbies, when we talk about hobbies, we are looking at maybe what the children like doing when they are not maybe busy with the schoolwork. What do they like doing when they have that free time? Now, if you are a parent and you are available at home, you have not assigned someone else to take care of your child, because someone else will get tired, will not bother with, will not maybe have time to look at what the hobbies for this particular child are. That excitement to do certain things, and the child may want to do certain things that are exciting, that are good, because that's part of like passion. And maybe if you do not have the right person, that child may not get that opportunity. We realize today that in fact, we are coming from a KCSE system where it was, it has been about MINSCO. When the children are at home, we are busy. We want them to be reading, to be, doing homework, and to be doing, everything about school, about the book. And therefore, some of these children may not have had time to even discover their hobbies. And thank God for CBC and for the understanding that we have today, that we can actually have our children, have a more relaxed but good atmosphere, which can help them to discover themselves. Now, maybe with my fellow parents, we try to look at, the situation in our homes, look at our children. If you decided that these children, even they just sit in the house, or we lock doors, that is true in most cases. But even if we were to lock the doors because of maybe one or two reasons, are we giving the children an opportunity to do some of the things they like doing? And have we even discovered that these children, they like doing ABCD? I have heard of some parents they discovered when the children were growing up, or a particular child was growing up, the parent realized that this child loves sewing. So the child would go cutting pieces of cloth, looking for a needle, and the child could sew some things there, some clothes for the toys, and some dressing or dresses for the toys, and all that. I wish to remind our dear parents that we can give our children such opportunities. We give them such opportunities, and those hobbies, as much as they are just hobbies, the child will just do it excited, concentrate, and just enjoy doing that. That child is learning creativity. The child is learning to concentrate on something. The child is developing the thinking capacity. The child is able to reason out that if I do A, B, C, D, or if I do this, I'll get this. If I work like this, I'm going to be able to make something that looks like this. So parents, as we bring up our children, especially the young parents now, let us look at some of these small things, because it is going to bring out meaning for the children. The children are going to enjoy being, they are going to enjoy life by experimenting what they are thinking in their minds, by experimenting their ability to create things. And so even when this child now will go to school, I think the child will even learn faster because of that experience the child has gained from home. And what does this mean? That as we bring up our children, as we do the budget for food, and we do the budget for clothing, let us also set something aside for our young children as they grow up, things that they can play with things that they can, avail some tools for them, so that they can, during that time they are free, they can exercise their passion, they can exercise their, their thinking capacity, they can be creative in their own way, and that will make sense to the children, because I want to believe that if the child is going to concentrate on doing that other thing, that as long as it's not negative, it doesn't have a negative impact, but it's developing the mental capacity, is developing the creativity of the child, then this child is going to benefit a lot. The child will grow up knowing that there is something in him. In fact, it is going to boost the self-esteem of this particular child. So I wish to encourage as parents that we consider creating opportunities for our children to, to do what they like, And when they do that, there's something developing in them. And in the future, that is where they are going even to discover that they have even something greater than that. And with the hobbies, they will also learn to maybe work with others. There are those who like maybe games. They want to go and play some football. They can do that under supervision. Let us not just say, okay, they have gone to play football, or they have gone to do whatever, let us just know or try to ensure that they are actually in the football, and maybe they be guided on how they should behave there, and so that, you know, they can do their hobby in a good way. On top of that, let me finish by saying that if the children are doing their hobbies from outside, then we have to ensure that they are safe wherever they are. We ensure they are safe, or if they are, maybe parents, if you are able, you can take your children to make sure that they have time maybe to do their hobbies. If it is watching football, I like their parents who take their children to go and watch the football, Kasarani and elsewhere. I think such parents, if we are doing that, please continue. It is very, very nice. It's good for the children. When they do that, they are also releasing stress. They release stress because, you know, they cannot now be thinking about schoolwork day and night. They release stress, and at least they have something else to think about, something to excite them, and so on. So maybe for today, I wish to end there and to ask for God's blessings and God to help us as we bring up our children. God bless you. Let's meet again in our next session.